Hello Gemini, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I want to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out, as it does really help my channel. It also helps my videos circulate for others to get the messages. I really want to thank everyone who donated to my channel over the holidays. Very generous. Thank you so much. It is very, very appreciated. I want to remind everybody that this is a general reading. It's definitely not going to resonate completely with everyone. So please take what does resonate, leave the rest behind, and check your moon, rising, and Venus signs, as that'll give you a much clearer picture of the timeline. We're ready to go. Your first card out is the Page of Water, Page of Cups. I'm going to call it what I know it to be, Nine of Cups. Four of Cups. Ooh, look at the emotion up here in your top row. Wow. Justice. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is the center card of your spread. So this will be part of your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. High Priestess. Wow. Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. King of Cups. Wow. Okay. Bottom of this deck, Nine of Swords. Okay. My throat all of a sudden is it's got a frog in it. So somewhere around here, there's communication needed. Okay. So overall energies, Ace of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords. This is where you're at-ish, because time is an illusion. This is where you're headed, or where you need to head. It is a possible outcome. All the cards in between point A and point B are your journey or your experiences from point A to point B, okay? Give me a minute to take a look at the cards, get a feel for the energies and any messages coming through. Okay, so like I said, overall energy, Ace of Pentacles and Nine of Swords, and I'm trying to get the glare out. There you go. Okay, so we're going to start. Ooh, look at that. You've got the Ten of Cups underneath here. Whoa. And with all of that up there and the King of Cups down here, this is, for me right now, the message that's very clear for me is this is a very, very emotional time for you. Whatever this represents, very emotional. The growth, there's a lot of growth here too. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, that was exactly what came through to me when I was looking at the cards, getting messages. A lot of growth here, a lot of enlightenment, clarity, knowing, growth, you know, evolving, evolution, whatever you want to call it. You are going through a big, big spiritual growth spurt here. You won't be able to see it, but on the rack of this guy here, there are, looks to me like 5 leaves that are dead, that are left over from, you know, the previous season. But what you're not probably able to see is the new growth, all the vining that's wrapped around his rack, and it's new, and it's about to grow new leaves. So you're leaving something behind. It's no longer serving you. These leaves are no longer serving a purpose here. The vine is dead, everything's gone. They're just hanging on for dear life, you know, until a strong wind comes in. Well, this is your strong wind, okay? This is letting go of the past so that the new can emerge. This is what you're going through right now in this timeline. The Nine of Swords. She's floating. She's got her wings out, so she's able to float. Nine of Swords in normally is all about being up in your head, being so over analytical and thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing, fretting, being full of anxiety in regards to something. That's what you're letting go of here. That's part of your growth. Letting go of the old ways of thinking. This is a sword, right? 9 of Swords. It's all about the intellect. It's all about thoughts. You have helpers. You've got a circle of doves around you here. They are blasting is the word I'm hearing. Blasting messages to you. Your guides are trying to get through to you. And I don't know if you're hearing the messages or you aren't, but if you are, there's going to be a ton of them. A ton. There's a lot of guidance coming through here. And if you notice, her eyes are closed. So it's almost like she's floating here in meditation and receiving. She's in a receiving mode of these messages. It's taking you someplace. Very happy. Very happy. Wow. Wow. Strength card underneath that. Okay, so your first card out, Page of Cups. I love this card because it's all about your inner child. Letting loose, right? Do you remember as a kid, it was no big deal to put on your, as I'm aging myself here, but as it was called back then, your Sunday best, your outfit that was only worn on Sunday to go to church. It was your very best outfit, and it was called your Sunday best because you wore it on Sundays to go to, what was it called? Sunday school or church as you got older. And this little girl is in the water. She's playing, she's having a blast, she's splashing, and she's in her Sunday best. It's like, you know what? It's not Sunday, but I don't care. I'm going to have fun. That's where you're at here. And then you move into the 9 of Cups. It's that attitude, it's that energy that you take on there that takes you to wish fulfillment, that takes you to what you really do want emotionally. And I want to point out that when you get into that, this is the message here, okay? When you get into that state of childlike amusement and ease of life, no worry, no stresses, no anxieties, you will start to manifest. See these diamonds here? These jewels, they're coming out of this treasure chest down here. You will start to manifest these, but as you go, they get bigger and better. You see the size of that diamond there? If you stay in that playful, having fun, amusing yourself, not having a care in the world kind of place, you will start to manifest the things that you want, the things that you've been dreaming about. And the momentum, as it builds, as you stay in that mode, you start to manifest the really big things. And this is one of them. 4 of Cups. This is the Ace of Cups right here, this pearl. These are pearls of wisdom around her. She's got the 3 pearls around her, but she's holding on to the big one. The big one is, it's the one. But she's not looking at that one. She's not focusing on it. So she's focusing on something past that one. She's not realizing how important this is to her in her life. She's focused on something over there. So the message with this card here is stay alert, stay aware. Don't focus on the past or disappointments that you've had in love, or, these 3 pearls represent the relationships that didn't work out, the things in your life that didn't work out. Emotionally, you were disappointed, disillusioned, you just weren't happy. Emotionally, they weren't fulfilling for you. This one is. This is a gift. This is the Ace of Cups being, basically it's been handed to you by Spirit, but you're not seeing how important it actually is to you. Then you step into the Justice card. This is all about balance. It's about legalities. If you're going through any legalities right now, it's going to turn and work out in your favor. But for the most part, it's about balance. I also look at the number 11, which is the number of the Justice card, as a twin flame number. Because it's two ones, they're kind of side by side, they're mirroring each other. They are the mirror image of each other, basically. So it could also be that someone in your environment is mirroring back to you something that you need to let go of, something that you need to work on. And then you come into the Ace of Pentacles, which is all about letting go of the old, because the new is on its way in. And oh my God, is it on its way in? You are on your way to High Priestess or High Priest status. This is you. Do you see this stamp in the middle of her forehead? This is you having that knowing. And this is right underneath the Four of Cups. This is you reaching that place of knowing exactly who that Ace of Cups is to you, who they are. Oh, the glare. Who they are, what they mean, how important they are in your world, that they are in your world. You come to that place of knowing at this place, okay? But you have to let go. You have to let go of the old. The other three pearls or cups, that's the old. And see, it's in line here. And when you do let go and you allow the new growth to begin, that's when things come to fruition. We will get to that card in a minute. Oh, actually, we're there now. The Seven of Pentacles, I want you to take a look at this guy. He's looking up at this fairy. Do you see the fairy there? She's right here. And he's looking at her. He's like, you know, that well-trained dog that is constantly watching, looking back at the owner, or looking side to, you know, turning his head to the side to look at the owner to see, okay, where are we going next? Where do you want me to go next? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we going here? You know, it's a well-trained dog that doesn't go where it wants to go. It goes where it's guided to go. And that is what you're waiting for here. The guidance for your next step, because you're ready to move forward. After working through all of this, letting go and realizing that that big pearl is the one. It's just a matter of, okay, when do we go for this? And again, there's my throat. So it's going to be, taking action on it is going to be all about communication. Queen of Pentacles. She is the nurturing queen. She is the mother, the wife. She is the family woman. She is very grounded. She is very, like I said, nurturing, loving, giving. This woman gives to others before she gives to herself. This could be your person. This would be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. If it's the energy that you're taking on, that's the energy that you need to take on. But I think this might be representing someone. Now, it doesn't have to mean that they are a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. It's just that she is, and I say she, it could be a he, is right next to the Seven of Pentacles. This is you waiting for the guidance to have that communication with this person, converse. So maybe when you do, you need to take on the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. You need to be calm, clear-headed, very caring, very understanding, very nurturing, compassionate. Because this person loves you very, very much, Gemini. I feel like it goes both ways, though. This is you as well. But again, King of Cups, this could be your person. This could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. King or queen, right? It's energy. But I want you to take a look at this guy. He comes back to the Page of Cups. And isn't it interesting that you start the reading with the Page of Cups and being in that place of your inner child. And you end on the King of Cups. So you're growing from the Page of Cups into the King, and you do so by being playful and happy and joyful and just having fun. Look at him. He's playing with this little fish, and look at the look on his face. He's so happy. He's so not fearing. He's not stressing. He doesn't have anxiety. He's just amusing himself. And that was the message we got up here. It's about remaining amused in your life, looking at things from that angle of it being pleasing rather than it being disappointing. That's what you're needing to let go of, because look, it cuts through this way. Having that feeling of joy and happiness and playfulness and being amused by things in life takes you to this new growth, this enlightenment, and carries you into the King from a Page. Wow, like I said in the beginning, this is all about major growth for you. Look at the growth, Page to King. There isn't anything in between. Pages go into Knights, into the Queen, and into the King. You are jumping right past the Knight and the Queen. It's like, boom, I'm King. And it's underneath the High Priestess. You know, it's interesting how they all link together, and as they link up and move you forward, it's so much growth, Gemini. It's beautiful. I'm loving your reading and your storyline. It's amazing. Takes you right out of this Nine of Swords place. Okay, angels, what are we clarifying? Four of Cups, okay. Six of Wands. Whoever this person is, they hold you in very high regard. And I feel like you either do or will be placing them on a pedestal as well. You will be, I think you already do. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe the reason you're looking past them, you are holding them, you do know they're there, but the reason you're not focused on them is because maybe you think you're not good enough for them. Maybe you think they're out of your league. Maybe you're the one that holds them in very high regard. And you can't maybe believe that they would even be interested in you. Wow. Spirit is asking you to get the self-confidence and the inner strength necessary to move toward that person, whoever that is. The Emperor is someone that is very, very self-confident. He's strong. This guy creates empires. He builds them with his bare hands, and then he runs them like they're child's play. He's got... You will never find him in this state of Nine of Swords. Never. This guy knows. He knows his worth. He knows what he's capable of. He knows that he's also grounded. Take a look at his foot area or his feet area. He's got branches wrapped right around his calves, and they come up in behind his upper thighs. He's solid. He's on solid ground, this guy, and that's where you need to get to, because this is destined, Gemini. This is destined. If you're worried that this person is out of your league or doesn't see you the way you see them, not true. This is going to be successful. This is going to come together and be very successful. Wow. Okay, what are we clarifying next? Justice, okay. Okay, first card out you have is the Two of Wands. So what you really need to do is, this is a card all about, for me, the Two of Wands is all about the decision has been made, but now it's all about strategizing and planning. The Ace of Wands tells you what you want, right? That's the seed that gets planted. And this card now, the Two of Wands, moves into strategizing and planning your forward movement. And that's what this guy's doing. He has, you know, this is not what you're going to do, but he's caveman type in this deck, and he has laid a trap, and he's planning his next move when he draws that creature or whatever he's waiting on. When that creature comes out of its cave or whatever, he is at this place right now. He's sitting there, he's thinking about it, he's planning it, he's strategizing it. How do I move next? What do I do next when he comes out? And then you have the Strength card. Have the courage to follow through with those plans and that strategy. Because, like I said, this is destined. Notice these two little lovebirds sitting on this fountain. Oh my God, that's so cute. You have it in you. You have what you need to make this work. Four of Swords. The Three of Swords are behind this person. So that is either, you know, three people, or separation, a breakup, and it caused pain. But you notice that this person is holding one of those four swords and clinging to it. That's the truth. The Ace of Swords is all about clarity, the truth coming through, knowing, a knowing, right? So for me, what this says is just take a step back. You want to strategize this and plan it out. Build yourself up with courage to move forward on it. But right now, just sit back and allow yourself to move into that phase of letting go of what you need to from the past. Maybe it's around this person. Maybe it's around that situation. Maybe somebody hurt you. Maybe they hurt you in the past. Maybe you hurt them. Whatever the situation is, it needs to be let go of. And once it's let go of, that's when you're open to receiving what it is you need to receive. And that's information, clarity, the truth. But until that comes through, just take a step back, hold back, just relax. Because you will be guided. Once you get down to the Seven of Pentacles, you will be guided as to the whens, the whats, the hows. Okay? Okay, what are we clarifying now? High Priestess. Okay. I feel like what you come into knowing, the clarity that you gain here, feels very much to me like it's how much they love you, because it's right above the King of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. You're about to cross that finish line, my friends. The Knight of Pentacles. He is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but He's the responsible one. He's the trustworthy one. He's the reliable one. He's the one that will cross the finish line. He might be the slowest to get there, but he does cross the finish line. This is going to happen. This is going to take place. And when it does, the Star card. This is your wish fulfillment. You have the Nine of Cups up here. You now have the Star card. This is all about dreams coming true. Look at the beauty in this card. I love this card in this deck. It's gorgeous. That's the beauty that you're working toward. And you're being guided by your Northern Star. And it's because you went within. This could also be your person, and I only say that because you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. This would be Virgo, okay? I like to use people cards as people, but coincidentally you do have the Queen of Pentacles here. But this is you having gone within, seeing the light, gaining that knowing, that inner knowing in regards to this situation, soul searching. And that's what brings you the clarity. Spiritual knowledge brings clarity, always. Okay, angels. What are we clarifying next? Oh, the Nine of Swords. Oh. Okay. We're going to take a look at this card because that was kind of weird. It was almost like that wanted to come with the center pile. I'm not sure if we're supposed to use it or not, but we'll find out in a minute. Okay. So again, Nine of Swords, you've got the High Priestess. Spiritual knowledge brings clarity. It's the clarity that clears away the anxiety and the fear and the overthinking and the overanalyzing. You are, like I said, you're raising up to High Priestess or High Priest status. That brings wisdom and knowledge. Look at the owl here. Look at the size of that thing. There is so much wisdom coming your way. Spiritual knowledge. Like I said, that intuitive knowing. You're being raised to this status, and you will then enjoy the fruits of your labor because you have worked hard to get to this point. When you reach the High Priestess or High Priest status, you have gone through it, Gemini. You've done the soul searching. You've done the shadow work. You've been through hell and back, to put it bluntly. So let everything go that needs to be let go of now and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Let go of the fear. You don't need to hang on to this anymore. It's all in your head. Fear is false evidence appearing real. When you get into a situation and you ask yourself, is this true? Is this fact? 10 out of 10 times we have to say, no, it's not fact. I can't prove it to be true. So why are we fearing it? We're fearing something before it doesn't happen. Does that make sense? Kind of doesn't. But you do have this clarity coming in. This little bird is bringing you a message. And look at the light around the bird. That's your clarity. That's your enlightenment. You won't have to fear anything anymore. Three of Pentacles. This is you and others working toward the same goal. This could be you and one other person. This could be your person. In this deck, it's two people. This is you and your person supporting each other, working toward the same goal. And therefore not having to worry about anything. No longer fearing, stressing. Let's see what this card is. Oh my goodness. I see why Spirit wanted it. Two of Cups. This is your soulmate. This is a soulmate card. These two are so intertwined. One comes up from below, the other one comes down from above, and it's so harmonious. Wow, that is awesome. I'm going to put that with these cards. Okay, are we clarifying anything else, angels? King of Cups, okay. Oh boy, Queen of Pentacles. So you've got that twice now. So either this, for some of you, this is your person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it's all about their energy or your energy. Okay, we already went through that. The other card that came out, or the second card that came out, is the Nine of Pentacles. You're not going to be single much longer, Gemini. This is independence, being single, being on your own, being able to take care of yourself, being able to support yourself, not needing anyone outside of you to create the happiness that you've been looking for. You are at that place now. When you get here, you're at that place where you are just happy within. You're this inner child, but as a king. And that's when you find the great love. It's when you're able to release the Ten of Swords. Lay that down. There is no more pain. Let it go. It's in the past. And if you notice again, this is diagonally, comes from the Page of Cups through all this growth, this new beginning for you, and into the King of Cups. And once you go through that transformation, that transition, you become the King of Cups. You're self-loving. You know your worth. You nurture yourself. You are independent. You don't need or require anything or anyone outside of you to sustain the happiness. You are there. And once you're there, that's when your person can come in. That's when you will find happiness outside of you. Once you find it inside of you. Wow, that is beautiful. You love yourself very deeply at this point in time, Gemini. Wow, way to go, guys. You went through a lot of work to get to this place, and you're there when you get to this point. You just have this one final transition to go through. Okay, angels, is that everything? Okay, bottom of this deck now becomes part of your overall energy as well, the Eight of Cups. But I want you to notice in this deck, she's gone through these 7 cups up here. She's flipped them all up. She's not interested. They're no good. However, she did find 1 cup. She found the Ace of Cups. That's her cup. It's the cup she wants, and she's leaving the rest behind. She's turning her back on these 7 cups, but she's found the one she wants. That's you. Oh, and look at the Page of Cups underneath that. You're going to be communicating that to somebody. Wow. Okay, so this is part of your overall energy now. Okay, now I want to get a wisdom. No, we don't? Oh, okay. We're getting a Synchronicity Oracle card. Okay. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to do the cut anyways because I normally get the card this way, but Spirit wants this one to come out. Well, let's wait and see if Spirit wants it to come out. You are about to propose to somebody or be proposed to once you get to this level. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to take just the next month, that this is the read is for, okay? This might take a little longer. It depends on how quickly you move through all of these experiences. So, you know, I have people that leave comments, and I totally get the comments because I've been through the same thing myself. I watch the readings. I have my favorites. And they seem to say the same thing to me. Your person's coming in. This is happening, that's happening. And you've been hearing it for months or years, and nothing has come true yet. Let me tell you something. If all the readers that you're watching, that you're guided to watch, and they, you know, their title resonates with you somehow, and you watch and they're all saying the same thing, and it's just not happening, you're not ready yet. That's a heads up. It's like, hey, this is what's coming in. So do the work, get yourself ready, and this is what's coming. So that's what we need to know here. If it's not coming true, you're not ready. You still have some work to do. But this is what's coming. When you reach this stage here, whenever that is, this is going to be marriage for you. Okay, we are taking that next card. Yep. 1113. Okay, I wanted to tell you, when I created this deck, I had been seeing the numbers that are in this deck frequently, and I wanted to know what they meant. So I asked my guides, and this is what I got. So 1113 for me, I still see it. It means divine guidance as requested. So you've asked for help. You've asked for guidance in a specific direction. It's coming in. That's the light at the end of this tunnel, so to speak, right? Wow. You are being divinely guided. Absolutely. That is clear in your reading. It's clear here. It's clear here. It's clear in the High Priestess over here. You are being raised, and it takes a little bit of time, depending on what you're going through, what you need to let go of, and how long it takes you to let go of it. It's going to take a bit of time, but you are so close. Okay? So now we're going to get a card from the Just Ask Oracle. This is my other deck, by the way. These are for sale. There is a link down below if anybody's interested. Yeah. Let it go and surrender all. That was the big message here. And the way you do that, Spirit is guiding you. Divine guidance as requested. Find the amusement in as many things as you can in your life. Rather than find the aggravation in something, see if you can find something amusing in it. And that will help you to let it go. That'll help you let those things go that seem to frustrate us. Oh, did you hear that? That's confirmation, everybody. That's my other phone going off. So that is confirmation. Wow. Okay, everyone. So I want to ask your guides, Spirit, the angels, what it is that you can do, be, think, and or feel to move through this as quickly as possible and keep your balance and get to this place so you can have what's coming your way, so you can receive what the universe has for you. Going to do that in the extended. The link will be above. There will be one below. Those of you going over, I'll see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys. I'll see you next time.